Denzel called Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. Maybe the most experimental hip-hop album I've heard since Chance the Rapper's Acid Rap, maybe Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly, maybe even Kanye's Jesus. And much like those projects, this is much needed to break the monotony of what commercial music is. Projects like these, if they gain notoriety, if they gain traction, usually evolve the industry for the better, but yet the first projects of this likelihood are hardly ever good. See, they are more the blueprints of what music can become, and the great future acts that are molded by them can perfect them into being something more viable. As this project here is blending elements of hip-hop, trip-hop, his own variation of new age, trap music, psychedelic, some jazz, a little EDM, definitely a unique experience. I mean, when you have tracks featuring Rico Nasty to Slow Tie on the same album, then you have range. But it's so different, I can hardly see this one actually catching on, as there's only but 3 songs on here that I'm actually going to keep on my playlist. Starting with Melt Session 1, where here he's really just spitting. And this comes off as like the experimental session that provided the foundation for what this whole album would ultimately become, where he's saying bars like, yo, the almighty is cushion for the pain, and the kush is burning a bush in his brain. Like, My next favorite song was Mental, where he's saying bars like, yo, I'ma take you higher than an arbalist climbing treetops. Wish there was a second rap verse to this, but when he added poetry on top of it, like, it just added more dynamics to it, and it's solid joint. And the last song that I'm adding to the playlist would be The Ills, where it seemed to be inspired by Jay-Z's The Evils from back in the Reasonable Doubt era, and I do believe he did it some justice, but on his own accord. Overall, I feel as though this project is definitely worth a listen, especially for those of you who want to hear something new and diverse. I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10 with a lot of potential.